Come on, man. Come on, man.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free.
Come on, man.
Ooh, yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the new watch. We'll take it from here. Jimmy.
Do
and
you
with us-
guys hear Jimmy?
Wait. Oh yeah. Am I on?
I just want to check.
Check. Testing. 2, 3, 4. All right, we're on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the new watch. We'll take it from here. Jimmy, and with us as always, Mr. Tony York.
Wonder how many times I can fuck up his intro. Good morning, people.
You could never piss me off, Tony. You're a perfect little angel.
I know I am. What can I say? How the hell are you?
Yeah, I'm alive. I guess I can't complain too bad.
Yeah, beats the other side. Shit.
How about yourself? A good weekend?
It was a weekend. I mean, there was a shitload going on because it's the weekend the old lady works. I don't shit around here then. I did book motel rooms for next weekend to go down and work on the cabin site. I've been watching the 10-day forecast for Joplin, Missouri. Or not Joplin. God damn it, why I keep saying that. Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Been going up every day.
Was Janice Joplin from over there, or what? I don't know.
I don't know. No, I think she was from Texas. It started out in the low 50s, and then it was up to like 63 or 65 or some shit like that. So I said, fine, I'm going to book the motel room for 2 nights and get that shit out of the way. So I did that last night. 10-day this morning, dropped it down into the low fucking 50s. Son of a bitch.
I'm in the high 20s right now.
Well, yeah, I'm in the high 20s here too. And that's why the 60s look pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my bikini and my thong packed.
It's too early for them kind of images, Tone. Morning, Sam. Morning, Gunmetal Guy. Anybody else out there that I missed? Morning to you, too.
If it was a fur bikini or thong, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Now I'm thoroughly disgusted. Thanks for that. I don't know if I had the whole gastric bypass thing as a fucking as a topic, but I don't know if it's even interesting. I know somebody in my life that had that surgery, and then we just seen him after like not seeing him for a little while, and they beat the surgery, guys. They beat it.
How long between surgery and?
A few months.
Really? God damn it. It took my mother-in-law like 15 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Maybe the few months is a little bit of. I mean, it was the better part of a year, but it didn't take a whole year to put back on 100-something pounds, which is crazy. But
they couldn't have lost it.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk about too, is because it's kind of like a dual topic here. Is like the liquid calories. That's how that's what we were talking about. How she beat it. She'll drink 20 fucking energy drinks, and then fucking in between those energy drinks, drink Mountain Dews and that kind of shit. And we were just talking about it, how sugar turns into fucking fat, and then you might as well have not had your surgery. You still got a tiny little stomach with a whole bunch of fucking fat around it.
Well, yeah, that it's not like they went and did liposuction or nothing. They just go in and make the stomach smaller. You have to not eat as much to get the weight to go away.
Yeah, it's like forced discipline almost, kind of, but you have to stick to it because you can fuck it up. But I don't know. Anybody out there drink 1,000 energy drinks a day? Because that's something that I could never understand. I used to, so I worked at like it was an offshoot of AAA. It was called Totally Towing, and I was just a service driver. So I would drive around in a Blazer, and like fucking, people needed a jump start or to get into their car or a tire change or something like that. That was me. And I would drink, maybe like two, 3 or 4 energy drinks during the entirety of my shift. And I don't know, when I quit working that job, I quit drinking energy drinks, and it was almost like a withdrawal from drugs. Like I would get a headache. I would fucking was like pissed off and shit. Like it was crazy. And I don't
It was
understand.
more than almost like a withdrawal from drugs. It was a caffeine withdrawal.
Yeah, yeah, but that's the thing though, is that now I was only at like a handful of drinks a day, right? What about these people that fucking down 20 Bang energy drinks or Monster energy drinks a day? Like, isn't that almost the equivalent of doing cocaine or being a cokehead?
I think the period that you adjust to it's much quicker with caffeine. I think you really acclimate to caffeine really easily.
Well, yeah, it's
I
it's an addictive drug.
I may have never got into the energy drink thing, but I certainly do pound down enough caffeine.
Yeah.
I mean, I can drink a double espresso and go to bed and go to sleep.
Well, wasn't that kind of the idea of an energy drink? Is that it's a more pleasant way to consume caffeine, like a soda times 30?
I don't have any idea the idea.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I can remember when the original stuff that they started putting out for that sort of thing, like Jolt was, and that was fucking awful. I did drink a couple of those, or tried to,
Yeah.
where they made that cola with like 3 times the caffeine of regular soda. It was bad.
Let's see. Yes. Gunmetal guy. What's up, Oz? Gunmetal guy says he's fucking his breakfast reappeared after the thong comment.
No, it's time to man up. For Christ's sake.
Magic. Hell no, those things rot your stomach after a while. I'm also type 2 diabetic. Well, yeah, that'll stop you right there. 20 energy drinks will send you into a coma. I never drank,
Well,
huh?
what people don't quite realize about diabetics is drinking artificially sweetened stuff is just as fucking bad as drinking sugar.
So Diet Coke is just as bad as Coke
Yes, it is.
or Diet Pepsi, yeah, whatever. So that's why. Oh, so that's why you can only have like one bottle a day type shit, huh? That
Uh,
that kind of makes sense.
because the sweet tells your body that sugar's coming, so it starts to fuck up your insulin production.
Oh, that's fucking crazy as fuck, man.
Uh, I don't make this shit up, man.
No, no,
This is
no. I
report.
know it's true. I'm just saying, like, diabetes is a crazy fucking disease.
Uh, yeah, I don't know how the fuck going with the what is it, your sister-in-law?
Yeah.
Because when I got my stomach valve repaired, it made my stomach smaller, so I lost weight. God damn, that took me like a year to lose 40 pounds.
Yeah, I guess within this time, I don't know, she lost like up to almost 200 pounds total. Because, so see, the thing is that you got to lose weight before the surgery. You have to show the doctor you're capable of fucking slowing down and losing weight. So she had to lose like 50, 60 pounds before she even went in. And then after that, she had the surgery. and was just doing the whole liquid diet thing, chicken broth and fucking solids here and there. And yeah, all those fucking energy drinks ruined it. Energy drinks and soda pops fucking tacked on more than half of what she lost. And he's back to like 300 something pounds now.
Tell her to drink fucking water.
Yeah, right.
She don't like water, put some fucking lemon juice in it.
Can you send down one of those shock collars?
No, they're in use right now.
Well, when you're done with them, you know. Gunmetal Guy says he's never drank an energy drink, even when I drank alcohol in college. Made sure never to get mixed drink with energy in it. See, I never minded I'll drink like a Red Bull and Hennessy. Those are pretty good, but I never get the like fucking craziness of an energy drink. Maybe I don't drink enough. I don't know what it is, but I've never gotten like fucking fidgety and weird off of energy drinks. Except for when I was working, but that was fucking I was a child. I was like 17 years old, maybe 18 years old.
Do you drink coffee?
No. That's an adult drink, Tony.
Are you a fucking coffee?
It's a grown up drink. I can't have any of that. Yeah, thank God for my mom. You know, she had a bunch of fucking bullshit going on in her life when I was around. She, signed me over to the state for a brief most of my fucking teenagehood. But the one thing she did good was make sure that I never fucking drank any fucking coffee. Thanks, Mom.
So she fucking ruined you.
Yeah, pretty much. I will drink 1 5 hour energy drinks every once in a while, long days, or I'm driving a long distance. Yeah, see, that's why it was for work pretty much when I was doing it. I don't know if he's alluding to that as well, but yeah. Um, yeah, they're just I don't know. And then it's like an uncarbonated. If the monster drinks to me are gross because they're just like uncarbonated pop, soda pop. I'm like, I don't want this shit.
Now, I used to like the occasional Frappuccino, but
Frappuccino, is that the one? Oh no, that's espresso with a shot of like 1,000% caffeine.
well, Frappuccino's got a lot of caffeine in it too, but it's got even more fucking sugar and cream in it.
Oh, that's those candy ones that they put like fucking whipped cream on top of and shit like that, and the drink tastes like candy.
What I'm talking about is the ones you can buy in the bottles in the store.
Oh, I've seen those before. Those are gross.
It's kind of like drinking a milkshake
My fucking
with
wife,
coffee in it.
yeah, my wife drinks those. I don't like it. I never like because you can still taste the bitterness of the coffee afterwards.
It's the idea.
Ugh.
God.
That's why it's a grown-up drink. You guys can have that bitter bullshit. I'll drink water and be fine. Water and Dr. Pepper every now and again.
Oh shit.
See, that's my problem. I can't stop fucking eating everything that I see. I'm gonna fuck around and be fucking 300 pounds, 400 pounds, you know?
Change your
224.
name to Jimmy Jams.
Jimmy Jam. Put some jam on my toast. Yeah, I'm 224 right now, which is like the most I've ever been.
Hell, I thought you was a lot bigger than that when you were younger.
224. I just weighed myself last night. 224, and I'm 5'10" and a quarter.
Then you're taller than
5'10" and a quarter, 224 pounds. Doesn't sound like bad measurements until you look at my fucking love handles and my gut.
Well, I get it because I'm 5'10" and I had made it up to like 205.
Yeah, and you start getting unshapely at that point.
Yeah, there was plenty to grab, there's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to prevent these tits from coming in. That's what made me start to think, because when I jumped up and down a couple times and my tits went with me, I was like, oh, God damn it. It's time to fucking do some work, Jimmy.
Yeah, I think those are the last things that go on a guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
On a
it's
woman, they're the first thing to go.
yeah. What's this? Oh, we were just talking about how I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink cappuccinos and you're making fun of other stuff.
My bad. Yeah. See, I do have a cup of coffee in front of me right now, but it's to dip butter cookies into and then be discarded.
That's fine.
Thank you, darling.
It's also good with peanut butter and crackers.
Is it? I never tried
Yeah,
that. I never tried that. Peanut butter. Tony says peanut butter and crackers are good with coffee.
So is creamer. That's how I eat mine.
So's creamer.
That's how I drink mine.
No, we're talking about dipping shit in the coffee,
That's so gross.
like donuts, butter cookies,
No, then
crackers, and peanut butters.
no.
All right. Well, if you're not gonna agree with me, can you get the fuck out? Because I'm kind of sort of running the show here.
trying to do a goddamn show here.
What?
So I really came over here. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
but
be quick though.
that phone got lost in transit from Christmas Tower to UPS. So
Uh-huh.
they're going to replace it. Can't do it until the 2nd of January.
The 2nd of January. Oh my God! So somebody stole your shit.
Yes. So
Where was it at? It was here.
no, it was not here. It didn't even make it to UPS.
From what state?
I don't Tennessee.
Tennessee. Those motherfucking
Yeah.
pieces of
So they're going to
Tennessee
replace
shit.
it and give me a credit, but they can't replace it until the 2nd. They'll send it out.
Okay.
So it's the holidays.
All right.
But your PS5.
I'm happy about that.
I love you.
Love you too. So my telephone got stolen in transit on the way over here, but my PlayStation 5 is intact. Did Tony leave? Tony, are you there, Tony?
I'm here. Off down that last Marlboro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's almost Siggy time for me too. Um, all right. I like the views. The views over here are a lot less. Well, not a lot less. 10, 20 views less than what they were over there. But all the analytics and everything, I like it a lot because it's all making sense now. We're getting about 6, 7 likes every video, about 20 to 30 views every on the live streams. I'm happy with it. It's all making sense. All the numbers make sense.
What
My,
happened to Friday's show?
what's Friday? What do you mean?
It's not there.
Friday's show on
Yes.
on this channel?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Now I got to do some more side quests. Another side quest. I'm looking at it. Semi-auto versus revolver for Carrie, and then it says episode 1, fresh start, new beginnings, and then episode 3, what would Batman do? Which we will get to. Let me see, view channel videos. Yeah,
YouTube.
they're all there. I'm looking on this early watch channel. I'm looking on the early watch channel on the new watch channel, and they're there. 27 views streamed 2 days ago. Wait,
So
there
it is
shouldn't
there
be,
now. Okay.
and there shouldn't be any copyright. I'm making sure not to do copyrights either.
I'm telling you, I was just on here an hour and a half ago looking for it to kill time listening to it. It wasn't here. Or I missed it.
Mm. Um, Sammy said I was in a bad relationship and would stress drink Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola and eat a ton of crap. That's how I ended up type 2 diabetic. Yeah, you know what? I've noticed that's a real thing too. Stress eating and shit. Like I used to think that was an excuse for fats, but that's a real fucking thing. I would do it too sometimes. Like if they're like when I quit smoking cigarettes for that one day, there was one full day where I didn't have no cigarettes. I was eating every fucking every time I would go out and have a cigarette is pretty much I would have a snack instead. So I mean I kind of understand that. I believe that now. I used to think that stress eating was a myth. But it's a real life thing, man. Food could be like somebody's crack cocaine.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
Addiction's addiction, man.
yeah. Yeah. Now, if that same fat person was to try like cocaine and love it, would they have that would be the same addictive personality, or are they just like food is food, drugs are drugs?
I don't know. If I could answer questions like that, I would be in a much higher paid income bracket.
Yeah. Dr. Tony.
Listen, you need to lay off the cheeseburgers and go to cocaine. You'll be better off.
We'll do the surgery, but you have to be on cocaine for 6 months in order to lose 100 pounds. We are all here thrust together by Lady Luck's destiny. Thanks to Luck, Lady Luck, yeah, biatch. My problem is I work second shift and eat right before I go to bed. See, I do that too. I always give in to my midnight snack urges. Like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm going to have some fucking cookies. I'm gonna go drink some sodies. Um, Batman prefers martial arts and martial arts weapons for carry. That fucker doesn't need a gun to kick ass. Yeah. Oh
Did
yeah.
y'all catch that Illinois slip back into there?
What?
Sodies?
Sodies. You know what's funny is that nobody out here says pop. You know what a pop is?
Yeah.
Do you guys say pop in your household?
No.
Okay. Is that a Chicago thing?
I don't think it is that uncommon around here. But we don't.
Oh, see,
That's
nobody out. Oh, you just say the name brand. Nobody out here on the West Coast that I've met says pop or knows what even pop even is. Hey, you guys got any pops in the fridge? The fuck is that? Like a soda. Oh yeah,
yeah, because it's shorter for soda pop.
yeah.
That's kind of a southern thing.
Which I used to
Uh,
say. I used to also go say the
down
full thing for no reason.
down where I grew up in Missouri, it was real common to refer to all soda as Coke.
Oh yeah, like Sprite is a clear Coke or something like. You want the clear Coke? Want the orange
Well,
Coke?
I don't know how people would order shit without asking for what they wanted, but it was, you got any Cokes in the fridge?
And they'd be like, oh yeah, we got Sprite, Fanta, root beer, that type of shit.
But I don't
Soda
really
water here in
recall.
Texas.
That soda water's another one that I've heard a lot. Uh, that's a deep South thing, though. That's kind of common, like Mississippi and Louisiana.
Hmm.
But we always, for at least as long as I can remember, it was soda. I can remember uh, me and the old lady were spelling out stuff to get it past the firstborn daughter, who was about, I don't know, she's 8 or 9 months old. And I said, "You want some SODA?" And the daughter pipes up, "I want some soda." Like, wait a
she
minute.
she learned your code.
What the fuck are you doing speaking so clearly at your age?
And who taught you how to spell?
And better than your mother. Damn, I wish I'd have thought of that at the time.
um, but yeah, so yeah, I do appreciate all the views coming in, the views, the likes, everything on the new channel. Like I said, numerically now is making sense, and I appreciate it. What else here? Tony doesn't
Well, of
care.
course I'm on point, but I have been around. I spent a lot of time in a lot of fucking places.
Yeah,
I think probably one of my favorite places was spending time in Mobile, Alabama, because being a northern guy in that town at 18 years old was fucking insane.
a lot of puss.
Hell, and then women thought that northern accent was special.
You're a
What
union
fucking
boy.
accent? I ain't got no fucking accent. What's the matter with you?
This boy's from the Union, Clarice. We're gonna have to jump his bones. Wah wah wah. uh, what else? What else?
Could have been the never-ending supply of drugs and booze too.
That Union boy's got a lot of coke and weed. Let's go jump his bones. Now I'm just entertaining myself. Views and likes, talked about that. Off the table. Wife wanted me to watch a movie. You ever seen this movie called 13 Minutes, Tony?
Sounds familiar.
It's about a fucking tornado. I didn't watch it. I said, no, I'm not going to watch another gay tornado movie. Um, I said, like, what is it? Like the Great Storm or like the fucking Quiet Storm or like the fucking Twister or like the fucking all these other boring gay tornado movies that you fucking made me watch? Not watching this one. I think tornado movies are stupid and boring.
You think they're scary, you lying son of a bitch?
In real life, no, I don't think they're scary. I think they'll kill me. That's just like, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, but still, I know
Life,
that I know that they're gonna kill me, so I'm just not gonna go fuck with them.
life will kill you. Kills everybody.
We're not gonna go over this one again. But what we are gonna do is say that tornadoes, and if I was killed by a tornado, by the way, I would be being floated up into the air like this is gay, or you know what I mean? Like this fucking super unenthusiastic, super fucking lame way to die. Wind killed me. Like it was just,
Well,
it would be the boringest, stupidest way to die in the world.
I hate to tell you this, but the wind probably wouldn't kill you. It would probably be the solid object that you tried to share the same space with at the end of the trip.
Well, yeah, it's gonna throw some houses and some cows into me and stuff like that, probably. But even with that, that doesn't even sound cool. I like getting ran over by a tractor. Sounds fucking cool. Dying in a gunfight sounds fucking cool. Knife fight cool.
Getting
Skydiving.
run over by something that your average dude could easily outrun and outmaneuver sounds cool.
Yeah, unexpectedly run over by a tractor. Like you didn't hear it coming or something like that.
They're not that quiet either.
Yeah, I know. That was the joke. Yeah. Today's our
I'm
Constitution thing too. Oh, go ahead.
kind of with gunmetal guy on this. Jimmy, you're a very complicated individual. I'm slightly scared, but for some reason I can't look away.
Unlike a boring ass fucking tornado. You look at that motherfucker for a couple minutes and then you're bored and done. Do you guys like the movie Max Payne? You ever seen that movie?
I have not.
I liked it. I liked it, but I played the video game. This is where me and Tony are different here. I played the video game of Max Payne when I was a young kid, and when I compared the movie to the video game, nah, I didn't like it. But the movie by itself, I mean, come on now, put Mark Wahlberg in anything, and I'm gonna love it, except for
That's
Transformers.
slightly creepy.
Except for Transformers, and fucking, what do you mean? He's a great actor. He's a great actor for Boston, and his brother was a new kid on the block. How could you not like Marky Mark? I'm just joking. Obviously, most of Marky Mark's movies suck. Um,
Oh, I've
but
seen movies that he was in that were all right.
Yeah. Oh, he did this one movie was Contraband. It was pretty good. Um, but I mean, he's another one kind of like Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage in every movie that he's in. Marky Mark is Marky Mark in every movie that he's in.
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, John Wayne made a fucking career of that.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much Clint Eastwood did too.
And that's why they're fucking boring. Movies are boring to me. Just like a tornado. Have they made any tornado movies? Because they should have.
I
Should have
don't know.
should have capitalized on that dull fucking personality they got. I'm
I'm
just joking, Tony. Don't you know?
not, not going to rise to that.
I was gonna say I'm just joking, Tony. I hear the steam coming out of your ears.
Yeah,
Um,
too fucking early on a Monday to get really pissed off.
Sammy says we're all very complicated individuals. That's why us misfits fit like gloves. Too bad there's only fucking
Most of us
seven of
guys
us.
aren't. Too bad. Most of us guys aren't overly complicated. Feed me and fuck me, and I'm happy.
Yeah, but it gets deeper than that. Most of us would like to think that that's it, but it's deeper.
It don't have to be. Full belly and limp dick, and you're happy.
Yeah.
Providing it's not medically limp.
Limp forever. Oh shit. They make pills for that now though, so we're good.
That's
Um
right. Oh shit! Speaking of pills, I gotta take a bunch.
Go ahead, I'm gonna talk about the Constitution.
Okay.
Oh wait, are you leaving to go take your pills?
No,
Oh,
no, I got them all right.
chopped up in the perfect little lines, huh?
No, 13 bottles.
See, if you snort the Lexapro, it hits you faster.
Lexapro's one that ain't on my list.
It ain't on your. Oh no, you don't got happy pills?
No, I don't do antidepressants ever.
I thought all old people were depressed.
The reason I got to be depressed, man. I got money, my dick still works. Got lunch meat in the refrigerator from Hungary.
Some gabagool, huh?
I believe that was the same cow, Mike.
Oh, we like to have fun over here on the early watch.
I like
Twist,
to throw out reference jokes that Jimmy don't know what are.
yeah, that Twisters suck. How the fuck do you like him? Helen Hunt and fucking some dipshit. What was it? I don't. Oh wait, no. Bill Paxton was in that movie. Bill Paxton is one of my favoriteest actors. So yeah,
Well, if you watch it again, when they're hiding in front of the Jeep underneath that bridge, you look at it like he's coming up behind her and taking her from the backside.
yeah. Or I'm looking at my watch wondering when this fucking movie's gonna be over.
Well, that's in the beginning of the movie, so you'll be fine.
All them goddamn wind chimes and shit. Like nobody. We get it. We get it. Guess what? The wind chimes are gonna go nuts when the tornado comes, guys. We get it. Fucking movie. You didn't have to beat those wind chimes into my head in the beginning of the movie. I get it. Wind. High speed winds. Um,
Evidently, you don't, because what they are is a warning. Not to mention a uh, model for how to make Dorothy fly.
yeah. Yeah, see? And even Dorothy was bored. She's like having a full conversation with people looking out the window in the middle of a twister. Thousands of
Dorothy
feet
was
up.
the fucking robot or the instrument pet.
Talking about Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
She was hiding from the wicked bitch.
Yeah, she wasn't even scared of the tornado. Four Brothers was all right. Four Brothers was all right. It was a little weird and unbelievable, but it was all right. Um, didn't like Transformers. And the weird thing is that I was a great fucking, I was a big fucking Transformers fan when I was a kid. Lone Survivor
Wasn't he
and
in Shooter?
Shooter. Yeah, he said Shooter. That was a good movie.
I didn't see it.
You know what movie that you didn't put on there? What was the one where he did motherfucker, the Boston bombing? That was a good Mark Wahlberg movie. Yeah, I forgot what that was
Oh
called.
shit! First thing you put on there. Duh.
Yeah, he said Shooter. Um, best quotes: "Quit your grinning and drop your linen." I think I like when the cow went flying in front of him. Yeah, of course, everybody did. They have to put in every boring movie has one good part in it where people are like, "Oh," and it's usually towards like the end of the first, beginning of the second act to keep people into it. Yeah, Transformers, the cartoon. I don't know first, second, third generation. I just know the one that I watched when I was a kid that I've never watched again since was fantastic. It was awesome.
Say, I
Um,
think my favorite part of the whole damn movie of Twisters when they were dodging them tractors and combines and shit falling, how quickly they replaced the fucking windshield in that truck.
well, yeah, that was riveting content. My favorite part was when they were chasing the tornado and talking about it, or when they were talking about the tornado, or then that one
Here's,
part. There's that one part, Tony. Don't forget where they were talking about the tornado.
here's a question for you.
Huh.
How many people do you think that movie inspired to go out and chase tornadoes?
Th- People actually got inspired by that movie to go do something.
Uh, look around and try to find storm chase videos on YouTube before Twister.
But Twister came out before YouTube.
Yeah, you may have a point there.
I got the quote. Um, and like I said, Bill Paxton. You know what? One of my favorite Bill Paxton movies was Frailty. You ever seen that one?
Nope.
It was
Think so.
pretty good movie. Him, and Matthew McConaughey. Fucking, he touched people and could see that they were demons, and the kid thought he was crazy. Turns out, wasn't crazy. Demons are real.
I think one of the best performances of Bill Paxton was in True Lies.
True Lies was good too. Yeah, that was good too. But I like the one. Did you ever see the one? Fuck, I forgot what it was called, but it was one where Ice T and Ice Cube had him and another fucking guy trapped in the in a warehouse, and they were trying to find gold.
No.
That was a fucking pretty good movie too. You wouldn't think it would. It is, but it is. If you
Well,
watch,
you're half right. I certainly don't think it is.
if you don't think it is, it is. If I watch Transformers, a movie, when we're talking about the same generation of Transformers, okay. I just know
If
that it
you
kept my interest. That and Thundercats.
if you don't like the movie Twister, how in the fuck can I trust your taste in movies ever?
I, okay, let's solve this question right here. Do you think Helen Hunt just facially? Do you think Helen Hunt's attractive?
I don't know about now, but she was.
Nope. Yep, we do not have the same taste in movies. Helen Hunt looks like if the Crypt Keeper had skin.
How
Her
much
eyes,
alcohol would it take you to do her?
not a lot. She's rich and famous. The thought of her bank account would probably be enough to get my gears going. Donnie Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg's brother, who was a member of, yeah, that was Donnie. He was also in they said that he played on Blue Bloods alongside Tom Selleck. Donnie Wahlberg kind of fucking sucks. Worse than Mark Wahlberg. Um But I did like him. He was in that M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Sixth Sense. He was the skinny retard kid that killed Bruce Willis in the beginning.
You speaking of M Night movies, you see the movie Village? Village?
Yeah, I saw that. I was kind of it got me in the first watching. But see, I'm the type of person that likes to watch movies multiple times, and on the second watching, I was like, oh, this is dumb. Once you know the twist, it's fucking the movie's over.
Right. Kind of the point there.
Yeah, but like Shyamalanian movies are only fucking a one watch for me.
Do you recognize the blind girl in that movie?
No,
That's Opie's daughter
who's Opie? Opie and Anthony?
from Opie and Andy.
Opie and Andy?
Andy Griffith Show. All right, let's talk Richie Cunningham. You know who that is?
Yeah, I know who Richie Cunningham is. Mr. C, Mr. C, hey.
Yep, well, that is his daughter.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Which one? The one from the Village movie?
Yes.
Oh, the redhead, fucking curly-headed fucking redhead.
Yeah, and if you've seen her in Twister, she can look exceptionally good. Or not Twister, shit.
I was gonna say in Twister she was like 2.
Fuck. What the hell is them vampire movies? Twilight.
I never watched none of those. I know some of the references from it from like social media and shit, but I have no idea.
I think she was in the second, maybe the third Twilight. She looked good. Whoa.
Don't like you could ask anybody that knows me. I hate fucking weird love story movies, even if it's got cool vampires in it. Which vampires kind of lost their coolness too after I was like grew up. I'd still be one.
Well, I grew up when a real vampire was Bela Lugosi. I don't know about all these fucking hot-looking forever teenage vampire bullshit.
I'd be a Bram Stoker Dracula. I'd be a Bela Lugosi Dracula too. I'll take both. They were thugs in teen years trying to expunge their records. I won't be sending them a Christmas card. Oh yeah, weren't they weren't they felons, ain't
Mark
it? Mark Wahlberg can't
Mark
have a
Wal-
gun.
Mark Wahlberg put out a video from some point that talks about him being a kid and a car thief.
Oh God, the Wahlberg. Don't go over there by the Wahlbergs. They're selling drugs and stealing cars. I bet you that's kind of fabricated. I bet you that's a little fabricated.
I would say so too. I didn't quite buy into it.
Cause look at they look like nerds. The Wahlbergs look like they got picked on when they were in school. So Mark started lifting weights and Donnie started singing.
Lifting weights and doing roids.
Oh yeah, he's definitely on some kind of a testosterone replacement or steroid. The Rock, you want to talk about that? Look at The Rock. Holy fuck. He's unnaturally like he was like fucking jacked when he was in wrestling. He kind of had a little bit of those man titties, but he was like jacked the fucking now his back is like the size of another human, a skinny human. What's up,
All right,
Scotty?
where the hell are we going? Hey, Scott.
Um, Batman or the Constitution?
You started to threaten with the Constitution.
These are 11. Okay, so 11 amendments you won't believe were actually proposed to the Constitution.
Knowing politicians these days, I don't know that they can surprise me. But
Yeah,
I'll give it a go.
not much to surprise nowadays, that's for sure. Rename the country the United States of Earth.
Well, hell, I've been behind that for some years.
Um,
A little different idea behind it. I'm like, fuck it, take it all over and make it the United States of the Earth.
well, yeah, because we are America, so America doesn't exist outside of us. So how are we the United States of America when we are, as United States, just America?
Technically, we're not America.
How?
America is the continent.
Okay. Oh, so then that does make sense then. We are the United States of the continent of America.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Makes more sense.
But we're the global power on Earth. Fuck it. Let's take it all. The United States of the Earth.
Continent wise, wait a second. So there's North America, South America, and America, right? Or continent
Central
wise.
America.
So North America and South America, North America and us, like Canada and America.
Mexico.
I'm saying, but that's what's the continent of America? Canada and America
Canada, the United States, and
and
Mexico.
Mexico.
North America.
Okay. So we're all
Then there's
considered,
that little sliver of shit in the middle between them and South America. That's Central America.
because I was trying to do the seven continents off the top of my head the other day and I failed. I missed one.
Europe, Asia, North and South America, Australia. Is the other one? Africa.
Eur- Europe
And,
and Africa.
no, there's Antarctica too. I'd already said Europe.
Did
So
you?
it's Antarctica is the seventh.
Okay. I thought you said Antarctica.
Doesn't matter. I named seven.
Unless you said Antarctica first, then you said eight. Because you said one of them twice.
No, I didn't say Antarctica first because I hadn't thought of it until the end.
I'm just fucking with you. Trying to gaslight you, Tony. Um,
Uh,
in 1893, renamed the country and the United States of Earth. Possible rationale: Congressmen, much like our elected leaders today, believe the U.S. to have power over not just its own territory, but the entire world. Also,
I can
hippies.
get behind that shit. I really can.
Yeah, yeah. Is it enough to be a motherfucking an amendment though?
Uh, I'm sure that it might piss the rest of the world off. Some of
um, 1878 replaced the president by an executive council of three. Um, Possible rationale: limit president's power even further, make room for evil twin presidents. But see, that I don't know.
Jesus Christ, can you imagine the trouble getting three of these fuckers elected?
That yeah, that's what I'm saying. A council of three.
Would there be six vice presidents?
Uh, you know, at least three for sure. 1876, abolish the United States Senate. Possible rationale: until 1913, senators were elected by people and instead were appointed. Wait, oh, senators were not elected by the people and instead were appointed by the states. Congress represented the people while the Senate represented the states. Oh, so just get rid of the Senate and just have the Congress that represents the people.
Certainly would. The appointed senators were a problem.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it wouldn't really throw off checks and balances too bad if it even really fucking exists. 'Cause I mean, then this Congress would just take over the fucking whole of that.
Goddamn Joe Manchin is speaking volumes of checks and balances today.
Yeah, shit.
I'm surprised they ain't killed that yet.
Yeah. Yeah, the government doesn't have a reason to pull the trigger.
Well, he's a lone Democrat stopping Biden's Build Back Better.
I don't know. Maybe they just can't. The Democrats can't agree on it, so they haven't hired the assassin yet.
That may be too.
um, 1894. Recognize. That's hilarious. Recognize God and Jesus Christ as the supreme authority in human affairs. Can you imagine that being a fucking an amendment nowadays?
Well, if you think about the time frame, this is the same time that the fucking temperance movement was getting rolling.
What's that? The temperance?
Temperance movement, yeah, the Prohibition era.
Oh yeah. No, that
That
wasn't
got,
until the early 1900s.
I know that, but the movement got started in the 1870s.
Oh no shit. I had no idea. That's interesting. Why did they do that? I thought it
Uh,
was the fucking I don't know. I no, that doesn't make sense. That's why they brought alcohol back was to stop the criminals.
well, there was a lot of, you know, alcohol consumed by every fucking buddy, because it was Jesus Christ liquid bread, basically.
So was that a religious thing? Because they're saying the possible rationale behind this is that in contrast to the 1876 amendment, everyone just got super religious.
Well, there was an uptick in religion in that era, which is what spawned the temperance movement itself.
Mm. As what it was like debauchery or something like that, or fucking
Honestly,
blasphemy against God to be drunk.
uh, I think there's a lot of that just standing on the fucking altar, pointing fingers at people, saying you're bad because you do what I don't do.
Yeah, the drunkards. But fucking see, but if they paid attention to the Bible, though, everybody was fucking drunk. Everybody was drinking at least. So
Well, Christ was his own personal winery.
yeah, and this one doesn't make sense. Okay, so in 1876. Oh, this is okay. 1894 recognized God. I thought this was the same year. 1876 bar religious leaders from holding political office. So that's like the exact opposite. That's what they meant in contrast to the 1876 amendment, I guess. Bar religious leaders from holding political office. Which to me, I mean, didn't the Roman Church, didn't they have a huge influence on like politics, if not still do?
Throughout the course of history, they certainly have. And I believe that that's largely why uh, that there was a separation of church and state here. Is the Church of England
Mhm.
was a problem, but also the Romans before that, I think.
Yeah, but see, I always thought that it was like power wise, the Roman Church and the Queen were like neck and neck for running the world pretty much at that time. Oh, well, you know what? I guess arguments can be made for now too, but at that time it was more like proven. Like I thought the Pope had as much power as the fucking Queen, if not more.
Well, I see that YouTubers reviewed the comment Bill Paxton sucks. Let it slide.
What happened?
I don't know. TLP posted Bill Paxton sucks, and there was a thing held for review on it. Okay.
I don't know because what the fuck is going on with my chat? Oh, maybe if I put it in live chat.
We don't give a shit what these fuckers say.
Bill Paxton sucks. You fucking suck. Fucking asshole. Bootleg alcohol is still a thing today. We just don't see it because people have got smarter about it over the past 100 years. Yeah, but there's no real reason to bootleg alcohol, though.
Well, and the thing is first off, there is reason. There's still a lot of places in this country that don't sell alcohol legally. Really common in the South, Kentucky, places like that have dry. But you can brew your own booze now. That's legal.
It's legal. People have breweries in their like sunrooms and shit like that. Maybe they got picked on because Donnie's singing and dancing. Yeah, either that or that's why Donnie went to singing or dancing. See, and like, come on now, like, oh yeah, look at the Wahlbergs over there in the corner rapping to each other, singing songs to each other. Bunch of faggots, if you ask
You know
me.
that Mark in that interview I mentioned earlier, where he was talking about the crime, he said the first time he seen Donnie's video, Backstreet Boys video, he was in jail, and he's like, "Fuck, that's my brother."
New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, whichever.
Yeah, they told me I couldn't be a tough kid, and then I fucking broke into somebody's car and took all their quarters. And now I'm laughing at all the bullies saying, "Look at me now, bully, I'm in jail. Waiting for my mom to come and pick me up." I don't know. I think it's fabricated.
What
Pretty
the hell is
sure
this? We got Troll. Yeehaw.
The Rock can kick rocks with his ban on guns in his movie. Yeah, but you know what? He just fucking did that. Like he just put his name up there. He wanted to be relevant in the conversation. It's like everybody that's all of us having a conversation, then all of a sudden somebody coming in, hey, 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 hey. It's like, shut the fuck up, Rock. Make action movies and fucking make us laugh. It's just like I say about all these celebrities, man. If they just shut the fuck up and dance like they're supposed to, the world would be a way better place. Um, I don't know where I was at. Damn it, no, wish these libs and radicals would get
Forbidden
a
interracial
freaking.
marriage.
Who's interracial marriage?
Number 6.
Oh, well, I was still over here on YouTube, motherfucker. Forbid interracial marriage, 1912. Racist old men is the possible rationale. That would have been an amendment. Oh God, that would have been fucking. I'm glad they didn't make some of these amendments because that would give them more fucking foothold for like the Second Amendment. You know how one of their arguments is that the Second Amendment is fucking antiquated. That whole fucking forbidding interracial marriage would have gave them a lot of ammunition because that
Well,
that would have got repealed.
of course it would have been. It should have never been put into place. But back then, there was people who genuinely believed that there was differences.
Ban divorce. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that. But that's the Catholic in me talking.
I'm not. I don't believe in divorce.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
If you ain't sure you're marrying the right one, don't get fucking married.
yes. I would quicker cut a throat. I'm just joking. Um
One's got plenty of insurance, so divorce is not the most financially appropriate way out of it anyway.
no, yeah. If anything, just deal with it until one of us dies. Fuck
Right. The only problem is it's more likely to be me.
it. 1916. Put acts of war to a national vote with those voting in affirmative being required to enlist. So if you vote yes for war, then you gotta enlist. If you vote no for war, then you gotta enlist. And then voting for war, period, would put the hands of going to war. Vietnam wouldn't have happened. If you go by what you see on TV, majority of the U.S. didn't want that. Plus, we had a bunch of draft dodgers and all that shit going on, so they would have
Well, they'd
voted
have to
against
be
that.
they'd have had to have been a lot more fucking honest with their reasoning.
Yeah, which would have got voted against anyway. Because if they were like, well, the economy's doing okay, but we could use some extra money right now, so we'd like to go and go to war. Like
Yeah,
everybody'd be like, nah, no, what the fuck? No.
Vietnam would have slid in under the fucking radar because it wasn't war; it was a police action.
Yeah.
Same with Korea.
A money grab. After I've seen how much fucking some of these shits where you go to look, like I said, I don't know how believable some of this shit is, but I don't know. I put faith in some of it because it's just like I don't know. You see how much money that they make off of fucking war, and then you
Oh, I
see how
agree.
like they were saying the Rothschilds, a Jewish family, were supporting the fucking Nazis and supporting the fucking US in the war. Like they were getting paid from the Nazis and they were getting paid from the fucking US while, you know, their own people were getting locked up in gas chambers and getting killed and shit. Like
Yeah, well,
war is a motherfucker. War is a motherfucker, man. And people make a lot of money off of war.
yep. Hell, just go back and look at the Civil War.
Well, yeah, but I mean the Civil War too. There was when because that took away everybody else. The Civil War. I'm kind of convinced that the Civil War was also to bring in big business. You take away slavery, it's harder for fucking Joe Blow Schmo to fucking grow his own crops and feed his own family without the help of fucking Walmart plantation over there, you know? I think the Civil War brought in a lot. The Civil War, repealing slavery, all that, it was great, don't get me wrong, but I think that it had an alternate meaning behind it. We're going to bring in big business now.
Well, that's probably a big part of every fucking war. Has got some alternate motive.
Yeah, but you got to think, though, that the Civil War was the beginning, though. That was the beginning. That's just like I said. Now you have to go to these big corporation plantations. You can't depend on yourself now. Now you have to go out, get a job, make money, pay them. They pay the government, or they are the government, one or the other. Either way, the government's always getting their cut. That's why they're like fucking. I know how gang members work. I know how fucking that type of shit works. They're just fuck. It's a gang. The government
Oh,
is a
I like
gang.
#9.
Limit personal wealth to $1 million.
Think of the timing of that, though.
Yeah, but now think and yeah, well, yeah, it's those wacky Great Depression days is the possible rationale. But nonetheless, who did that go for? Only Americans. So that means all the people that are actually having something to do with like creating and making these bills and all that shit are the people that live in fucking Europe and shit.
I mean, think about these fucking socialist assholes that want to divide everything up for everybody. What a perfect fucking time to bring this up during the fucking Great Depression when most people were fucking broke.
Well, they $1,000 and they thought they were rich.
Uh, that's some cold shit if you think about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But the government is known for that. They're known for pulling some cold shit. Cold blooded motherfuckers. Ban drunkenness in the US and its territories.
That
After
ain't gonna fly ever.
well that's yeah, look at the year though, 1938. After the failure of the 21st Amendment, which the 21st Amendment succeeded. The 21st Amendment was to ban the 18th Amendment. So the 21st Amendment succeeded. It would be the failure of the 18th Amendment. Congress decided they hate fun again.
Uh,
give American citizens inalienable rights to be free from pollution? Hippies.
Yep.
Hippies. And that was the last one. So the last amendment that got tried to get put into play was at 1971, or is this just the last one they recorded?
The last one they probably thought was entertaining. They've
Hmm.
been trying to get in the fucking Equal Rights Amendment for years.
Hmm. That was a good little bit there. Good segment.
Yeah, that was an entertaining look at the Constitution and why many people shouldn't be involved in making decisions for us. I
Yeah.
really am not much on drinking, but you know what you do, I find fucking entertaining. So if you want to drink, go ahead.
Yeah.
I really,
Um. Go
I
ahead.
really oppose people imposing their fucking wills and beliefs on others.
Yeah, you know how I feel about like anything that's mandatory could suck my nuts. I don't like mandatory shit at all.
You know, that's the thing about the Second Amendment, that it does not say you have to own a gun or weapon. On.
Well, yeah, and see that's the thing with our rights too is that it's our right to do something. And it's also if we don't like something, it's our right not to participate. It's our right to, you can't just be mad that something exists. If that's the case, then there's somebody that's mad that you exist for being mad that something exists. Like it's
Of
it's
course,
gonna be a constant fucking cycle of hating each other.
God,
Wow.
you listen to the show, there's probably lots of people that are pissed off because you and I exist. Yeah, I can still hear you. Now I hear you twice.
Yeah, they couldn't hear me at all. You just heard because I muted myself from them first because I thought I was gonna be on the phone. That's okay though. It's okay. We're gonna
You,
make it work.
I don't. I cannot get behind people trying to impose their fucking will on others.
So then when the fuck are me and you gonna revolt? Because that's all that's happening. I'm with you. I got your back.
I'm no, you ain't. You fucking coward won't move to Missouri.
Listen, I don't want to die by a tornado because it's one of the lamest ways to die in the world. Like, oh yeah, he got swept up by a tornado. But
All you got to do is
you,
fucking turn left, get out the way.
if me and you are gonna get ready to fucking go down in a fucking hail of government gunfire, I'm with it. Let's go.
You realize at the end of either of those scenarios, we're dead.
Yeah, but see, the thing is though, is that everybody's gonna be talking about the hail of gunfire one. Everybody's gonna be laughing at me because I got swept away in my little camper by a fucking tornado.
Come on, you want to leave them happy.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that sounds like some retarded shit that would happen to Jimmy. Fuck
It
that.
wasn't a tornado, it was alien beam.
Yeah, it was really the fucking Starship Enterprise that got him. You like
Beam
that? I
me up,
got some Star
Scotty.
Wars references, Star Trek references. Speaking of fantastical shit, talk about Batman for a little bit. How do you feel about Batman first?
Well, it depends on which one.
Let's just go with the general fucking outline of Batman. Rich
As
guy, rich kid, parents got killed in front of him, fucking fell into a tunnel of bats, went and learned karate, came back, made a bunch of gadgets, fought crime.
Well, first off, the community he lives in is the biggest group of fucking idiots exists because nobody recognizes the fucker's voice.
He does like this.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Where did Jimmy go?
I loved Batman as a kid. The Adam West Burt Ward version with the Biff and Taco and
yeah,
all that shit. That's fucking great.
that's my favorite fucking Batman. Not my favorite Joker, because Joker was my favorite fucking villain, and I think that they kind of made him a goofball on that show, but it was
Fucking
like a goofy show though.
Heath Ledger's Joker was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, his is good. I always liked Mark Hamill though. Mark Hamill was always the animated Joker. He was all like the voiceover. That was always my favorite. Batman and Joker was the fucking animated series when I was a kid. That was
Uh,
my favorite.
the uh, the newer Batmans, we actually went to the theater and saw everything up until the Heath Ledger one when it came out. It was kind of a thing that me and the old lady did.
Well, there was only three of them, and Heath Ledger one was the second one. So you mean you went to go
No,
see
there
one
wasn't. There was
Batman?
like five.
You're
Four
talking
there.
about Michael Keaton, the
Yeah, there
first,
were.
the 89, and then 91, and then 93 with fucking um, fuck me, Val
Clooney
Kilmer, and then 96 with Clooney.
and Arnold.
That one was a funny one too. But yeah, I will have to agree though. The most entertaining, like Batman, the one that I could watch over and over and over again was Adam West for sure.
Oh fuck
It
yeah!
was.
Except for the damn movie.
I thought the movie was hilarious too, with the
It's
fucking shark spray and the fuck. I just thought that shit was hilarious.
some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Yeah, that fucking that big fucking ass like mine looking bomb that they had. That was hilarious. Everything was hilarious, man. I don't know if they made it hilarious on purpose or if that was just the '60s, but that shit was hilarious.
Oh, that was. I'm sure that was done on purpose because they took it over the top from what the show was.
Yeah, and the show was over the top. But yeah,
The show was
so
fucking brilliant. It really was.
yeah. So Batman now is a crime fighter. Say he's out there in real life. Now Gotham City is what's up for debate because a lot of people say that it's New York and a lot of people say that it's Chicago. Usually people from New York will say that Gotham City's New York, and usually people from Chicago will say Gotham City's Chicago.
I had always figured it as New York.
That, um I don't know. When I was a kid, I did have some of the comics. I wasn't a super huge nerd, like into it. Like I
Yeah.
don't have any. I don't have any that are. I should. I wish I would have saved some of them. But I was the kind of like I like to like draw blood in their mouths and shit like that. And but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It showed the fireball in the end of their gun, and I used to like to draw like the bullet flying out of the
So
gun.
basically, you ruined every one of those first edition valuable comics.
Destroyed. The destroyed. I was drawing fucking. I used to have a thing when I was a kid about drawing Gene Simmons. My mom liked Kiss, and I used to have a thing about drawing Gene Simmons' face, the makeup and shit. Like I used to have a thing about that,
You
and
know,
I don't know how many Dark Knight comics have fucking Gene Simmons in the pictures with him and shit.
you say Gene Simmons. I was just thinking, as far as valuable things go, I actually had the first edition of Kiss Alive.
Oh yeah, did you
Yeah.
ruin it?
Oh hell yes.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about getting shit when you're younger, even like a younger adult. You just fucking don't understand that shit's gonna be worth money later until you're older.
Had I left that sealed in the plastic and just stuck it away, that fucking thing would be worth probably 10, 15,000 bucks right now.
Yeah, easily,
I
easily
wore
10.
that fucker out, man. I love that record. I can't fucking stand to listen to them now.
Why? It skips and shit, or you just don't
No,
like it?
just fucking Kiss is just fuck me, suck me song, man. That's all there is.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, this is pretty fucking infantile if you get right down to it.
but that's what makes it fun.
I just outgrew it.
Love Gun. He's talking about his penis. That's hilarious.
Oh, you get the album Love Gun back in the day, and it come with the gun in the fucking package. Yes, I had every fucking album they ever put out. I still got most of them on CD, but I don't listen to them.
Oh, that's
I
my
just
fault. No, I know what you're saying. I was reading the comments. He says that my sound goes in and out, bass heavy, bass light. It's like a rave. It's because I switched to my cell phone to go smoke.
that's just the way Jimmy sounds normally.
Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying though, reading those comics and shit, I always like seeing the high rises. I always thought it was Chicago. I never knew New York had high rise buildings also.
Oh yeah, think back to some of them fucking Batman with Adam West, man, and climb them buildings and people making appearances out the windows.
That was the funniest. That was one of the funniest parts of the TV show. That shit was hilarious.
And you got to think, man, they did all that shit on purpose, so it was fairly well thought out.
Yeah. Sammy was saying it was based off New York in the comics. I could believe that. Um, Scotty says it's almost like politicians all along have thought they have known what's best for us. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, if you think about it, it can be New York or Chicago, or they'd have to drive an hour and a half from the Batcave to get to the city.
Yeah, and I mean, it's believable because look, that's why I was thinking of Chicago too, because right outside, if you get on 290 and you go from Chicago to the suburbs, let's say just because I know it, let's say you get off in Maywood or something, like there's forest all over the fucking right outside of the Chicagoland area. So I figure he can go from
But
fucking downtown Chicago to his bat cave in the forest somewhere
it's,
15
I was
minutes
gonna say,
away.
it's not just fucking trees. You got to have a cave too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's it. That's it. We got that. We
You got
got
to
that.
have a back deserted road so people don't see you coming out of it. Otherwise, everybody know where the fucking Batcave was.
Well, we got that. Listen, when I was younger, they used to have
No, you don't.
it was myths. There was myths. It was like, because we had those Wiccans around when I was younger, and they would always say that the Wiccan witches would hide out in hollow trees and in caves and shit and like cut people's throats for
Although,
sacrifices.
if I think about it, I suppose they could have the Batcave in Central Park in New York.
It's possible, but you got to think too. It's got to be underneath a mansion, so it's got to be underneath one of those fucking north side
Oh, yeah,
high-rise
there's that
buildings.
too. Forgot about that part.
Yeah, it's got to be under a mansion. So that's why I was thinking. That's why I always thought Chicago. You drive into a forest under a mansion anywhere.
I can't think of any fucking reasonably intelligent Batman dude that would want to base himself in fucking Chicago.
What do you
Do
mean?
you
That's
ever see him having to put snow tires on the Batmobile?
the same thing with New York. They got snow out there too.
Don't be fucking up this run with facts.
And then I'm saying also is that yeah, I don't know. I'm
So
gonna say
maybe,
Chicago.
maybe it's Houston because you never fucking see
Houston.
snow.
Batman has had snow before.
Only when Mister Freeze is in town.
Oh my God. No, there's been snow before. He fought Dracula in snow.
Was this the Adam West Batman?
No, this was the fucking Adam West Batman. Gotham City was in California somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. L.A.
The Adam West Batman was Gotham City was based out of LA. Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, so I don't know. If you look
Yeah,
at things though, go ahead.
Yeah, if you think about it, a lot of these superhero things, the logistics are just not fucking realistic at all.
Yeah, you don't say, Tony. You don't say. Um, but now if you look at it though, let's skip ahead because fuck what he would do now. He would be going batshit, pun intended, crazy right now. Um, but is he a villain? So let's look at it. I mean, he breaks the law constantly. A vigilante, being a vigilante, period, is breaking the law. Um,
I think on the Adam West version, he was deputized by uh, Chief, whatever the fuck his name was.
Commissioner Gordon.
Gordon, yeah. Who was the goofball chief?
Yeah, but
I can
think,
see that guy.
oh yeah, not Gordon. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Fuck, I can't remember his name though.
At any rate, yeah, I I don't know, man. There's just how big was the fucking Batcave? I mean, this motherfucker had 3 or 4 motorcycles, Batmobile, fucking helicopter, couple boats,
A huge penny and a huge dinosaur.
and a major fucking computer system and a fucking lab for testing every goddamn thing possible.
Yeah, that's what I mean though, is that he had probably more technology than the police had. But
Shit, I just thought of something. This motherfucker had to be based like in St. Louis, where them fucking, you're out there around Merrimack Caverns, where them got them huge ass fucking caves you can drive through.
yeah, but are they under mansions?
Possibly.
No. Illinois is the only place that I know that has fucking big high-rise buildings and mansions right next to fucking, if not inside of forests. And it's in the area. Remember, Wayne Manor was still in Gotham City. So that means that he could go from the fucking north side of Chicago to the south side, west side, east side, wherever there's, shit going down at. The north side is the rich area with
I think
forests.
you're grasping at straws just because you're from Chicago.
Look, I don't give a fuck where Batman is from because me personally, as an adult and I've grown older, I think that he's actually the villain.
Well, and think about it too. What self-respecting crime fighter would want to base himself in Chicago? It always comes back to that.
Well, there's more
That
crime
is
out
a
there.
great. It is a great bed for, or a great hotbed for political corruption. And there
And
was the whole Al Capone era, but does he want to come out after rescuing the damsel on the south side and see the fucking Batmobile sitting on the block and the rims gone?
he had protection against that, Tony.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that can be countermanded too.
Dude, I think Batman fought Al Capone too at one point in time.
Well, there is a TV show, Batman, or I don't know if it was a TV, it was probably a movie serial, Batman from the 1930s. And it's something you should watch, at least a bit of it, to see it.
What
It's
is it
really,
called again?
really, it's Batman.
Batman what?
I
From the
can't tell you.
30s?
It's from the, like, 1938, I think.
Black and white type shit?
Oh, yes.
Hey, can I ask you a question? If fucking Batman wasn't from Chicago, then how did Elliot Ness needs help? Ness and his squad of untouchable federal agents are losing the war with mobster Al Capone until a mysterious club-wielding Avenger appears. Batman. Was Al Capone? Al Capone was in New York for a little bit, but was he a crime boss yet?
No.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I
See,
just gave you the backup proof you needed.
yeah. See,
I was
my.
I wasn't going to go there, but actually I couldn't say not to look at it because that Batman looks fucking bizarre.
Yep, Batman Scar of the Bat. He fought Al Capone. And then fucking, let's see which one you were talking about.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Batman Show 1930. 30s. But yeah, we'll get to how he's a villain in a second, but he's a villain.
The Batmobile as a 1938 Plymouth was bizarre as hell.
Oh yeah, the one with he's got floppy fucking ears and shit.
Yeah.
That looks hilarious. I
And they're
would
about a
not
fucking foot tall.
listen. Yeah, they are. They're long devil horns. I would have shot this guy. This Batman would have never had a chance against any criminal unless his like whole plan was to stop them for like distract them with laughter.
But that was just the time, man.
You can't. His eyes are down by his cheek. Like you can't even see his eye. He can't even see out of this fucking thing. Oh Jesus Christ! And look at his fucking young gay ward, Robin. Holy shit! That's the thing about Batman is So Bruce Wayne sells weapons like Wayne Tech and all that shit. He's selling fucking missiles and shit like that to terrorists. He has to be. Um, thousands of people. Batman doesn't kill, but Bruce Wayne doesn't seem to have a problem with selling weapons of mass destruction to people. Um, he's clearly some kind of a weird pedophile because he always picks up young boys and turns them, or a young girl in one instance, and turns them into his Robins. Also, yeah, he had sex with fucking Commissioner Gordon's daughter and made her into Batwoman. Was she of age when this happened? I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
If I were Batman, I would have a little bit of problem with the young women thing myself. Or I would have had. Not now. I'm too fucking old to care.
Yeah, but underaged?
Well, what is of age, man? I mean,
I don't know. What was of age in the 30s?
I think in the 30s you could still get married when you was 13.
That's an issue for me. I have a stigma against that. Stigmatism.
No shit. I've actually been to Metropolis, man.
Metropolis was New York.
Metropolis is Illinois.
Metropolis is fucking New fucking York.
Look at a fucking map. Metropolis is in southern Illinois. Been there.
Yeah, well, and there was this whole big thing too, Sammy. I was out there. He said Wayne Tower was filmed in Chicago Board of Trade building in Batman Begins. That was the Christian Bale Batmans and all that shit. And I was in Chicago around the time of the filmings. I didn't go to the filmings, so that'd been pretty gay. But yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, those the Christian Bale movies were filmed in Chicago, I think.
You go to the southern point of Illinois, you will find Metropolis. I'm not shitting you.
What is Smallville out there? If Smallville ain't fucking out there, then I don't believe you.
Metropolis, probably you scratch Metropolis off, it says Smallville under it because it is.
Oh, well, that proves it even more because guess what fucking Batman and Superman used to do all the time? Go back and forth from Gotham City to Metropolis. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're in the same state.
Jump on 57 and drive south, man. You get right to Metropolis.
Yeah, from Gotham City, which is downtown Chicago.
They have big statues says home of Superman when you cross the river.
It's all in Chicago, not just downtown. But yeah, so we solved that one. But now is Batman a villain for selling weapons and ruining young kids' minds and traumatizing them and making them into crime fighters?
How do we want to approach this? We want reality or entertaining?
Sure, reality. Reality could be entertaining. He sells weapons. As a rich man, Bruce Wayne sells weapons. That's what the fuck they do. They sell weapons, they sell military technology. Do they sell it to the US? Do they sell it to terrorists? Who knows? He picks
Who
up
gives a shit?
he picks up young people and with no families that nobody will miss and then destroys their brain by showing them extreme violence and treating them like shit and calling it training. He breaks the law constantly and he hurts people. And we all know that hurt people hurt people.
So how far away removed is that from like basic training in the army?
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is that the army doesn't kidnap children that don't have anybody that's going to miss them.
Try to walk away from fucking basic training.
What am I walking away from? From being kidnapped? Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying now. It's like they kidnap you. Yeah, but get into a fight and you'll be discharged.
Maybe.
This one, you could kick, you could scream, you could cry, you could do whatever you want to. Batman's got you now. Daddy Batman has you.
Uh, he let the one make his choice, but he did offer him a fucking motorcycle. So
Yeah. He offered him a motorcycle, and not only that, it was like, hey, yeah, you could go back to the fucking orphanage and eat cold porridge if you'd like, or you could stay here with me forever and fight crime
and you could
among
have this
whatever else.
$100,000 motorcycle that there's
Yeah.
only like 6 of.
Yeah. You can't have the motorcycle if you go back. Come on now. That's like the whole fucking Epstein Island thing.
Yeah, right. Come on. Just think of the heat you're going to take off of Alfred.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, come on. He doesn't have to give me these fucking
Question.
sponge baths anymore. You could do it, young ward.
Question.
What?
Was Alfred his original young ward?
And Batman's immortal?
No, he just ages young kids really quick.
I would say more than likely Alfred was his fucking the one that taught him how to be horrible. Like I said, hurt people are the ones that hurt people. So Bruce Wayne was probably hurt as a child some way, shape, or form.
I don't know, man. I still think Batman's pretty cool.
I think Alfred was the original abuser, and Batman. Yeah,
We really, at some point,
Batman's
need to
fucking
delve
tits.
into
What do you
your
mean?
fucking past.
Yeah. Once again, it goes into my child abuse.
Obviously.
uh, I still love Batman though. I do. I would have been Robin. I just would have asked, like, do I have to wear the pantyhose outfit? Can I wear something else?
Yeah, can a pair of blue jeans work all right there, sir?
Pants, even green pants. Give me green pants, whatever. Green tights. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't want to be climbing fucking buildings in a goddamn thong. Thank you.
Yeah, right. The bottom of my ass cheeks showing and shit. Like, come on, man. And look at how short my cape is. Your cape is long. I got a short cape.
That's genetics, man.
Oh shit. All right. So yeah, Batman's villain, but he's a pretty cool villain. So we'll give him a pass.
You bring up the weapons thing. Who fucking cares? This is America. Everybody should be able to make weapons. Sell them to whoever the fuck they want.
Yeah. Yeah. Who cares what they kill?
No shit. To make up more weapons to fight them with. It's win-win.
Well, yeah, that's how people make money off of war too. Like, you got to supply both sides.
See, we had the right idea in World War II. Because we
What?
were starting it like, nah, we ain't doing this shit. We ain't going to war. But we'll send you all the shit you need.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for a
We got
nominal
you
fee.
covered. Oh, hell yeah. Sign this 99-year lease on all your bases, please. Thank you.
Yeah. I could see that too. Sammy was saying in the comics it was mostly based in New York, and at that time, New York was like big. New York was known to be more like ritzy. That type of shit. Ritzy, glamorous. Chicago. I think Chicago would have been too real for the time because people were like actually still getting murdered and shit like that. New York kind of calmed down. But I could see that. Like at that time when Batman was being written, New York was probably more talked about than Chicago. Like the early
Well,
30s or whatever the fuck.
Chicago was still Capone territory, too.
Yeah, you better not write nothing about fucking Chicago. You hear me?
No, I mean, it's kind of hard to make up these heroes and have people looking at what's really going on at the same time.
Yeah,
You have to have a real strong ability to suspend your disbelief in that.
yeah, right. Where's your Batman now? See?
And I think the biggest part is to make it nondescript enough that you can't really say it.
Yeah, the Dark Knight.
Obviously, the '60s version was California.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. There was beaches and sharks and all kinds of shit. Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah, there
Batman, the
was
Dark Knight
shark.
film location, real life, Daily Plaza, Washington Street. Yeah, yeah, and he was saying the movies were more based in Chicago.
The uh, the Adam West version, man, it's always fucking sunny. Uh,
Yeah,
and that
Bikini Babes. Don't forget about the Bikini Babes. The '60s Batman had plenty of Bikini Babes,
and that fucking Batmobile never was dirt.
and it was a drop top. It didn't even. I mean, it wasn't even a drop top. It just didn't have a top. There was no top. You talk about people stealing your shit. There was
Oh
security,
shit!
no security in the old Batmobile.
But the cool shit was locked away, man. I mean, the rocket launcher was in the trunk, and I think they carried all the cool bat weaponry on their fucking belts.
Oh yeah, that was
Which has
his.
got to be another bitch when you're climbing buildings with the rope.
Yeah, no shit, right? Especially if you have a belt that has everything in it.
Yeah, I got 65-pound utility belt, and you want to climb this fucking building. Can't we take an elevator?
Oh shit.
Sorry, chum, we got to go this way. It keeps us in shape. Just once you want to hear Robin say, "Ah, fuck you."
Yeah, Batman, you're fucking crazy. Fuck you. You're not my real dad. uh,
But
um, I'm kind of done, Tony. I gotta go do something.
like what? We
Like
got to
go to
have evidence
going to the store,
to buy a pack of cigarettes.
buy a pack of cigarettes and water as well.
Why can't you get fucking cigarettes before you start the show?
Um, that's a good question, man. That's a good question. Right now, my answer is because it's super fucking cold, and there's no way that you're gonna catch me outside doing
You
anything at 5 in the
could have
morning.
bought an extra package of cigarettes yesterday, which is what I did.
You know what happened? My wife told me the same fucking thing.
Well, I know that's kind of our pillow talk, all the dumb shit we do.
I'm glad you took that. I set that up for you, by the way. You're welcome.
Thank you. Normally, I don't grab the low hanging fruit like that, but I couldn't pass.
Oh, bullshit.
I didn't hit on her when she was on the air.
Yeah, that would have been the low hanging fruit, but I would otherwise the low hanging fruit. You usually eat that shit up all the time. Um, I'm out of here. Like I said, let me say something real quick before you say something. I fucking oh, I deleted it already. But what I was saying earlier about the views and the likes and all that shit, I appreciate everybody coming along, following us. It kind of made everything clear, like what the numbers were actually, because the numbers on the other early watch made zero sense. Now they're actually making sense, so I appreciate that. Um, and that's it. You got anything else?
You know, I I really kind of don't get how we continue to fly under the radar because another podcast that I listen to that's fairly small just lost all his channel. I mean, had to start everything over.
Well, we preempted that by switching before we got fucking caught. Which I don't even think 200 subscribers or whatever it was is even enough to get on the radar.
Which makes it, like where I don't know that I want to get a lot higher than that. 'Cause I don't really want to be on the radar and have to continually start over.
No, it would be
You
cool. Go ahead.
Once we get on the radar, they're going to be there.
Yeah, but it would be
We
cool to have
are.
some kind of a following. If we were on the radar and making a little money, then that wouldn't even be an issue. We just go right on the fucking website, make a website, and call it a day.
We are saying shit that they wouldn't allow.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like I said though, like if this was at all profitable, we would just have we would be on the web. We would still have a show, and anybody that followed us, if we had a bigger following, obviously you say, hey, we're fucking on www.newwatch.org or whatever the fuck.
Uh, what really kind of confuses me in a way is they're following our comments on the chat.
What about it?
They're certainly fucking editing those.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they've deleted comments, they've taken comments away, they've done a whole bunch of shit.
But they evidently don't listen to the show. They're lost.
Whatever. I'm gonna do the fucking outro acoustically. Which one do you want? I could do this one now.
The sound of silence.
You hear that? I'm rocking out.
I get the sound of silence. See, that's what I said.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yep.
Hold on. I'm Iron Man. You hear that? No?
I heard one strum.
Ooh, what? That sucks. How about the soft song?
I was having a pretty good day.
Fuck. I thought it picked it up better. Sorry. All right, everybody. Have a good day.
I listened to when I played on here. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I couldn't hear shit.
You could hear part of it, like when you were bending the note and shit like that, but you couldn't really hear what you were playing.
If you ever get back here, I'll fix you up with a fucking electric guitar and amp.
I'm trying to figure it out. My mom just told me she bought a new house. Fucking shocker. I didn't even know. So I might fucking go down there and see what's going on. Gotta go visit kid. In the area, it is. Hold on, I gotta look, man, because we barely ever fucking talked. Lagrange, Illinois. So it's it's probably 15 minutes from Chicago.
Okay, that's still bad.
Nah, really?
Anything within like 80 miles of Cook County, stained.
Politically or like criminally? Like they could come out from the fucking subways and shit like that.
Well, the whole damn state's fucked up politically.
Yeah, that's true.
Granted, we are a little bit more right down south, but still.
Voting wise, but voting wise, that's meaningless, ain't it?
Yes, exactly. They have all the power here.
Yeah,
which is why I'm planning to cross the fucking river.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I told you that I got the license plates for my trailer, right? And they expire in fucking April.
Yeah. I've heard how much you paid for them too. That's ridiculous.
So there's discussion right now of am I going to become a Missouri citizen in April?
Financially, it'd probably be the best option.
Well, I don't know because I have to renew the Suburban in February, and hell, the truck I need to do that right now.
Yeah,
it
but
expires in January.
Yeah, but then you're gonna pay pretty much the same amount of money for a fucking couple months temporary plate. That's ridiculous.
I hate this fucking state. I really do.
Yeah, it sucks. It's all about money in Illinois. That's all it's about. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's all about that every fucking where. But
Hey, is Oran a chickie name?
I don't know. What do you mean? What's happening?
You got a bot, Oran Jackie.
We had another one in there too called Chuck or something like that.
Bot guys, get the
Birch.
fuck out. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Birch Ewin. Ewan? I don't know. Some European name. I'm gonna keep practicing Oz. I'm gonna learn Iron Man and fucking play it here one day for sure. I got you.
If we ever got together, I could probably teach you.
Yeah, I got the first few bars going.
The bulk of that song is not super hard.
No,
It's a little difficult to get it as fast as he does it, sliding back and forth, but
that's the hardest part for me too. Dun, 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 dun. Motherfucker, Tony Iola or whatever you are, you son of a bitch.
Iommi,
you son of a bitch.
figure he did that with 2 fingers. So he cut 2 of his fingers off.
Oh yeah.
The last day he was working before he was going to start being a musician full time.
That makes more sense if he did it with 2 fingers.
He made milk caps go over the ends of his fingers that he cut off. Made covers out of plastic milk caps. And then glued leather on them. I'm like, God, I don't know how in the fuck you could do that without being able to feel. I react a lot, or I used to react a lot to the feel of the strings under my finger.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you learn what you learn.
Yeah, fuck him anyway. We're all gonna die.
That's right. So it might as well be from a tornado. It lifted you gently into a tree.
With no kind of cool story to tell afterwards. I might as well died in my sleep.
Now, honestly, which would you rather do?
Yes.
Go out in a sedate, peaceful way, or die a horrific death from something that lingers on for a year?
I wouldn't want to linger on for a year, but
Well, I had to pick the worst case fucking scenario to show you how wrong you are.
Powerful gunfight. I would take the powerful gunfight over the fucking sedated bullshit.
So here's hoping you get taken out by some dude with a 22.
Fuck you. Don't put that kind of evil out there in the air. Them jujus, get them jujus off me.
Maybe even you'll use shorts.
Oh god. That way the lead could linger underneath my skin for 5 years and I die slow from lead poisoning. Fantastic. Thanks, Tom.
What a way to end the fucking show.
By the time I die, people will forget about the gunfight.
That's right.
All right. Have a good day.
Take care, everybody.
For the end of it.
Fucking fell out.
Yeah. Hell of a way to go.